Hello everyone, I'm Joanne-Faryon. We are continuing to work on our month-long series, Getting By. It's a look at how you're coping with the housing mess and the increasing cost of gas and food. And now I want to throw something else into the mix, wages that aren't keeping pace with inflation. According to the San Diego Association of Governments, back in 1972, the average wage here in the county was 30% higher than the national average. In 2005, it was only 5% higher. And according to that same study, San Diego County is one of the most expensive places to live in the country. So what happens when you're already stretched so thin? Something has to give. Many of you told us your personal financial decline began when the cost of gas went up. So why is this happening, Ramona? What's your take on what's happening locally? Is it because of the whole country's in a financial mess, or what's
Gasoline is so high, food is so high, everything is so high, expensive, and the check is the same. We don't have increase on the check. I mean, we're running and all this stuff, everything is going up because of gasoline. But the check, did somebody think about the checks, our checks? Are they going to increase them? I don't think so.
Many of you are ending up here in a lineup for food. In La Mesa, demand for food from the San Diego Food Bank increased by more than 100% between the first and second quarter of this year. In Spring Valley, demand is up by 69%. In Chula Vista, 34%. And demand for this state-sponsored supplemental food plan is so high, the food bank, which administers the program, has been told to stop taking new clients.
We're seeing more middle-class families coming into the food bank. We're seeing situations where a father was a construction worker, a mother is a secretary, the father has lost his job, but because she's still earning a secretary's salary, they don't qualify for food stamps because they make too much. So they have nowhere to turn, and they're forced to ask the question, do we pay the rent or do we feed the children? So they have to they're coming to the San Diego Food Bank for help.
I'll be back next week with part 3 in our series. In the meantime, I want to ask you a question. Is there really a sunshine tax in San Diego County? In other words, does it cost more to live here because it's so desirable? You can leave a comment here, or you can write to me at gettingby@kpbs.org. I asked a couple local economists this question, and their answers were surprising. I'll tell you about it next time.